To get Sora's ultimate weapon and two very powerful weapons for both Donald and Goofy, you have to synthesize every item in the game. That sounds incredibly daunting, but it's really not that bad, especially if you, and I highly suggest this is how you do it, are leveling Sora and friends while collecting synthesizing materials. Since we have to go back to almost every world, you can also collect all of the items you've missed in your first adventures there, now that you have high jump and glide, and the ability to use all of the Trinity marks. First, this should be done after you seal Hollow Bastion, so that all of these enemies appear in these worlds and you have all of those abilities available to you. Also, it is incredibly important to note that you should equip everyone in your party with Lucky Strike. It is essential and will cut your time down dramatically. If Sora isn't at the level that he has Lucky Strike, that's fine, you can still do it without needing to level up. Just know Lucky Strike helps tremendously. Now the first world that we want to go to is good old Traverse Town. Many new Heartless have taken up residence here, including the incredibly annoying Sniper Wilds. These are special Heartless that you need to kill without any of them seeing you. Here, we need to get 4 bright crystals dropped by defenders. The hallway of the hotel is a good spot, or the 3rd district. 8 bright gems from the Search Ghost. These are also found in the hotel in the green room, I believe. Now, you'll also need 19 total Orichalcum, and you can buy all of these from the item shop, also located in Traverse Town. You'll need 3 power crystals from the Wyverns. The 2nd district is loaded with them if the Sniper Wilds aren't there. And finally, you will need 5 power stones from the Sniper Wilds. Now, because of the specific strategies of these new Heartless enemies, their strategies will be in a separate video, which is hopefully already on the channel. Just because of time and how long this video is actually already going to be, I don't want to go into the specific strategies for all of those Heartless. Just know that you have to avoid being seen by the Sniper Wilds, and for every 3 you kill, you should get a Power Stone. Next, we want to head to the wonderful Wonderland. Did you get it? You got that, right? Here we need 10 Frost Shards from Blue Rhapsodies, which are found all over. 37 Lucid Shards from Shadows in the Bazaar Room. 12 Thunder Shards from Yellow Operas, which are also found all over. We'll also want to grab 7 Spirit Gems from the Air Soldiers that will be flying around Wonderland. Now, the Air Soldiers are located in other worlds, but I personally feel as though Wonderland is the best place for them. 5 Fury Stones from the Gigas Shadows. These are special Heartless, and they're found only in the Bazaar Room, and you basically have to kill as many as possible of them without being hit by any of them. I suggest using Strike Raid. After all of those items are safely in your inventory, you can proceed to the Deep Jungle, which actually has 2 special Heartless. One is easy, one is absolutely not. You'll need 13 Bright Shards from the Green Requiems here, which are found in the Cliffs area, and the best spot for them should actually be showing up on screen now. Basically, you'll take down that first group of Heartless when you get to the Cliffs, and you'll move on up into the cliff area on your right-hand side, and that will give you a bunch of Green Requiems will just spawn there. You'll also need 13 Power Shards from the Power Wilds and Bouncy Wilds. These are literally everywhere in this entire world, so you'll get these in no time. And then you need 5 Lightning Stones from the Black Ballads. These are located in the Bamboo Thicket sometimes. You don't actually fight these, you just need to hit the right one. I suggest using the pause trick. Or, of course, you can check out my Special Heartless video. And finally, for the worst part of the entire synthesis grind, Serenity Power is dropped by Pink Agaricus in the treehouse, and you need 7 total. You actually need to cast Stop on him and hit him over 40 times while the stop spell is still active, without Donald and Goofy touching him, because that actually subtracts from your score. Trust me, this part sucks. Agrabah is next, and it's actually fairly quick. So we need 10 Blaze Gems, which are dropped by bandits and fat bandits, found most commonly in the desert cave area, and, well, anywhere, really. But where we fought the Cave of Wonders entrance, Tiger Head, is the best place to find these. You'll also need 12 Mithril Shards from the Pot Spiders. If you don't quite hit 12, don't worry about it, we can beat up Barrel Spiders later on. And you'll also need 8 Mithril Stones from the unique Heartless here, Pot Scorpion. This is actually one of the easiest special Heartless, and should have a video of him showing up on screen right now, and of course you can check out the video on how I actually defeat him. And next we can return to our favorite whale, it's Monstro. We need frost shards, and mithril shards can also be farmed here from the blue rhapsodies and barrel spiders, respectively, if you didn't already get those. You'll need 12 blade shards from the red nocturnes. These actually took me the longest to get, but I kind of blame RNG for that. And from the Special Heartless located in the stomach area is Grand Ghost. We need to use healing items on him. An elixir in a high potion should do it. And when he goes down, you need to get 7 frost stones from him. Next, we return to Atlantica. I don't want to talk about it. We need 10 frost gems from the sea neons and sheltering zones. Triton's Palace is a good farming spot for everything. Oh, and 15 thunder gems from the screwdrivers and aqua tanks. Once you are done, rejoice and never come back to Atlantica. This world is terrible. Halloween Town is next, though, thankfully. You need to grab 13 lucid gems from the gargoyles and white knights located everywhere. They are all over Halloween Town. And in the Manor Ruins, where we fought Oogie Boogie's Manor, we can fight the Chimera, which has blazing stones for us. We need 7 total blazing stones. This Frankenstein's monster-esque Heartless has 2 life bars, but isn't hard. In Neverland, we will need 11 power gems from the pirates and air pirates that are all over. If you still need thunder shards, you can get those from the yellow operas, which are also located in Neverland. And then we need 6 dazzling stones from the incredibly easy jet balloon located on the deck of the ship sometimes. When he isn't there, though, blue truffles may be. We need 10 mystery goo, and this is one of the easiest spots to get it. Just make sure you have treasure magnet equipped so that the items don't actually fall into the water. You can also get mystery goo from black fungus and white mushrooms. May I suggest the camp in deep jungle for white mushrooms? Okay, only a few more worlds. In Hollow Bastion, we can get bright crystals, power crystals, spirit gems, bright shards, and frost shards if we haven't already. But the real trick is the 6 energy stone from stealth soldiers in the Grand Hall. Use that lock-on feature to demolish them quickly. The faster they die, the better. The regular soldiers found in the high tower are needed for 13 spirit shards. You'll pretty much find soldiers all over the place. They're also in Wonderland. And finally, the end of the world. You need 8 total gales from Invisibles and Angel Stars. Use the gummy ship to go to the final rest and head to the Linked Worlds area, which is just 1 screen away. We can also find Neo Shadows here sometimes, which drop the 4 stormy stones we need. These are easy, just kill them and don't die. But we aren't done just yet. We also need to make sure we get as many dark matters as possible. There is 1 in every world but Atlantica. You need 14 total. If you followed my walkthrough, you should have these. If not, I've included a link in the description that has all of their locations. And there's some other items that we need, but these will be found while farming everything else. We need 9 lucid crystals from Dark Balls. They're the only enemies that drop it, but Dark Balls are literally in every world now, so it shouldn't be an issue. We also need 3 shiny crystals from Wizards, which we can also get in the hotel area, but again, you will find wizards all over. And we need 17 mithrils. You should have these by now if you've been playing the game and opening the chest, and if you don't, you can synthesize them, although that does mean that you have to collect even more materials than what you already have. Now, with all of those items collected, we can return to the first district, to the synthesis shop, which is obviously above the accessory shop, and talk to the Moogles there. We need to craft 1 of every item until we crafted 30 total. After crafting all of the items, including a mithril and a dark matter in case you still need 1 or whatever of those, we will unlock the next tier of synthesis, which is all of the grand weapons for our heroes. We'll have Donald's staff, Goofy's shield, but most importantly, we will get Sora's Ultima Weapon. Sora's ultimate weapon is, in fact, a upgrade no matter what. It is the best keyblade you can get in the entire game, and if you are going for some of the harder challenges in the game, I highly suggest getting this. Thank you guys so much for watching my guide on synthesizing in Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 ReMix. This is important to note that this is also necessary for some trophies that are in the game. The link that I've included in the description is to a really good FAQ over on GameFAQs.com, and I highly suggest checking that one out as well. It's a Moogle workshop guide by Itokiri Tevi. I highly suggest checking out that guide. It will help me out, and I've actually used it for this video and trying to find everything. So hopefully that works for you as well. Thank you guys so much for watching, and remember, never give up, never surrender.